So I'm walking to a sunbed, and I thought I'll record my vlog on here, because who creates the rules, right? It's my vlog, and I feel that also sometimes, I think a lot of the times when I'm walking, my mind kind of works better, and yeah, maybe I'll try and record walking more. Feeling really good today, smashed it at the gym, very proud of myself. And one of the people that I deeply admire, his name is Peter Crone, he's my inspiration, a teacher that I learned a lot from. He shared a quote recently saying that something around, if you don't work out, don't expect... I cannot pause this to have a look. If you don't work out, something like, don't expect your life to be good or anything to work in your life. And I was like, whew, that's a strong statement. I'll share a quote down, you'll see. And then I was thinking to myself, it's a strong statement to declare. But at the same time, what I'm witnessing now in my life, the more I'm pushing myself physically, the more I'm achieving in my business, the more I'm achieving, it's like in general, my well-being improves, my energy levels improve, my cognition improves, and yeah, I'm just performing better as a human. I was like, yeah. And then I'm thinking, all these successful people, hardly any of them are like slugs, they don't exercise or take care of their health in some way, shape or form. At least the people that I follow, everyone is like super athletic, whether that's weightlifting, whether that's running. Yeah, just, oh my god, it's gonna be a loud video. How about that? You'll have to be with that. Yeah, there's not a quieter place to walk past. Anyway, yeah, so really seeing how being physically active shapes other areas of my life, but also I've been fairly active for the past 3 years, but I think I'm kind of accessing this new level whereby I'm seeing, very much inspired by David Goggins, by how much I'm getting distracted by cars, how much basically you push yourself physically to develop mental capacity to endure whatever else is happening in your life. And it's this notion of, someone said, do something hard, something difficult every day. And it's the same, it builds that resilience. Like, first thing in the morning I go into a cold shower, and that fucking sucks like a motherfucker. And then, once you endure that, little stressors of the day, it's like, you don't even notice, someone, I don't know, I want to say cuts you off in the queue or something, something that would annoy people, but it's hard for me to share examples of when people get annoyed because I hardly ever get triggered or annoyed. So I'm like, what are the ways people get triggered or annoyed? Anyway, that's my kind of recent year revelation. I'm just checking because I'm a bit of a data geek, tracking a lot of my metrics and just seeing literally all my metrics are like going up, and I'm very mindfully tracking them and intending for them to go up. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with this, but I'm just like, fuck, what else is possible? And then some days there's self-sabotage that kicks in, old pattern revisits. Be like, hey, it's been a while, would you like some wine? Oh, how about this cheesecake? Although every time it comes by, it's like it's less and less and less. I used to have bad eating disorder for a year, where I would be trying all these different diets, and because I would deprive my body so much, I would then go into binge eating, and I would be super good for a week, and then on the weekend I would fucking binge. Ooh, chocolate, ice cream, biscuits. And I didn't realize until after a year. I've heard someone on the podcast saying if at least once a week you have an episode where you overeat to the point where you're sick, it means you have a binge eating disorder. I was like, oh, fuck. And I was like, looking back, I was like, it's been a year since I've been doing that. And I was like, fuck, I'm fucked. I have this eating disorder. And what's worse, I remember I used to binge like a pig, and then because I would feel guilty about it, I would go on the run to the sea and go for a cold swim to kind of make it up for the calories. But it's like, fuck, you don't do this to yourself. Your body is stressed as it is after binge, like trying to fucking detoxify and get rid of all the shit that you've just ate, and you run on top. Yeah. So those were the days. But really what I saw, how much of that was fueled by feeling lonely. I used to feel lonely. Of course, fucking noises everywhere because I'm recording. I would feel really, really lonely. And being a single child, solo traveler of life, I would not reach out to anyone because I can deal with it by myself, right? And then I would just lean into food, and it's fucking spiral after spiral. Oh. Yeah, it's sad remembering how much I was comforting myself with food. And yeah, and now seeing how I used to still course, enjoy the sounds. How much, going from this like massive overeating to then kind of beginning to discover myself, my purpose, my community. Still seeing how I was overeating, but it became less, and it became less, and it became less. And just kind of went away. And it's, as I said, still sometimes creeps in, but it's like, fuck, I'm so proud of myself, you know? Every time I have ice cream or chocolate, say a tub of ice cream, I would feel so proud, because it would be only a tub of ice cream, not like tub of ice cream, bag of biscuits, crisps, chocolate, whatever. And it would be more mindful and conscious. And the beauty is that my body is so strong and so healthy now that I can eat that ice cream and like it does nothing to me. My body just goes right into proper detox and digesting it properly. So that's a blessing. Of course, my heart rate variability and my heart rate is affected a little bit, but it's just like, fuck. I used to go to like super low. I would wake up next morning. I mean, I would eat a lot as well. But just feeling really blessed and seeing how reaping the fruits of me leading a healthy lifestyle and being active and moving, and seeing how much more easier it is for me to deal with whatever the circumstances in my life are. Because it's like everything is connected, right? The way you feel physically is connected to your emotions and your feelings. And so back in the days when I was binging, because I wasn't moving that much, I wasn't as healthy. Like a thought comes in of like, oh, I feel lonely or whatever, and I would just give in to that thought. I don't know, somehow I wanted to wrap this up. But it's somehow easier to give in into those like weak thoughts and feelings when your body is weaker, as opposed to when your body is so resilient, your mind is so resilient, is then the thought comes in and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm feeling lonely. I can call someone, or I can do something about it. I'm like, it's like, if I'm feeling low and my body is in a state where it's like, it's not at its best, it's not at its optimal. So purging, releasing. Oh my god, this is so much fun. I should be recording more of these outside. Oh my god. I kind of want to scream, are you okay? But I'll let him be in his process. So when the body and mind is not at its optimal and you're feeling, or I'm feeling, like feelings, thoughts, emotions, whatever, like it's easier to combine those two and like go into a slump, go into fucking depression, whatever. But if my mind is resilient, my body is strong, and I have this like funky feeling or whatever, something happened, it's like, oh, I'm feeling it, but like my body is like strong and responsive. It's like, okay, let's move into action, let's do something. And that's why they say, right, that number one cure for depression is exercising, it's moving. And Jim Quick says, when your body moves, your brain grooves. So everything is connected. Everything is connected. Okay, I'm gonna go into a sunbed. I'm gonna fake some summer, get some tan. And next winter, I'll be somewhere warm. No more winters in the UK. Nah, no bueno. Okay, loving you. Thank you for witnessing, for experiencing me. Hope you're well, hope your heart is full, and yeah, hope you're good. And if you're not, that's okay too. This too shall pass. And if there's anything you would love to share that came up for you as you were watching, as you were experiencing, any thoughts, any emotions, any feelings, any triggers, I would love to know. So let me know in a message or comments. Loving you. Mwah.